Okay, we're on the south side of the house. This is the west condensing unit, and if it's not decommissioned, it needs to be. We got open connector boxes. We do not have anti-theft Schrader valve caps. It's not sitting level. It's surrounded by debris. It's too close to the structure. What else have we got here? The disconnect dead front cover is missing. We had open electric junctions there. We got telephone calls. Good home. This is Bud. Okay. So we got all this debris right here in the floor like this. The gas piping is in front of the pedestrian door. We do not have a ground for the gas meter. The gas meter's on the south side of the house. Water heater, the TMP drain line is higher than 6 inches from the ground. I'm not supposed to do that, but this is the air conditioning video. This is the air conditioning video. And here's the data plate for the middle unit. These two units seem to be operating today. How about that? These are the disconnect boxes. I took them off so that we could see that they were wired properly. But what hasn't happened, it's the same thing with this one down here. The only difference with this one down here, or the west one, is that the disconnect box is over to the side. These disconnect boxes are behind the units. And they have not been sealed on the top 3 sides like that other one. Unlike the other one, they are far enough away from the wall. Unlike the other one, they have the wrong kind of foam insulation on the refrigerant piping. The wrong kind of foam insulation on the refrigerant piping. Why is it the wrong kind of foam? Well, because it does this. It opens up, makes all these holes. We do not have the anti-theft Schrader valve caps. Our coils are dirty. Now, there's enough of an overhang here. So on this one down here, we say that it has no protection from rain overhang. But these two, they do have enough protection. This is the data plate for the one. This would be the east unit. So we'll learn a little bit about that. This electric receptacle outlet. Okay, it should have an exterior bubble cover on it. It should. And I mentioned, or I might have mentioned, that in one or more videos, that's a tetanus shot waiting to happen. It's a post that's been cut off. That's beyond the scope. Alright? But somewhere along the line I mentioned that there was an electric receptacle service outlet like this. But since we have one here, basically it's within sight. So that would suffice for it. So if I mentioned that somewhere, that's why I do these videos. They're kind of rough drafts. So there's our air conditioning system. So what did we learn? We learned that the disconnects shouldn't be behind the units, so they got the wrong kind of foam on their piping, and they don't have anti-theft Schrader valves. We learned that all 3 disconnects should have been sealed. These shouldn't have been behind it. We learned that dead front cover is missing from that disconnect, and it should have been sealed, and that unit's too close to the house, and it looks like it's been decommissioned. It just does not look operable. It does have, by the way, unlike these, it does have, you know, the right kind of piping insulation. So there's that. And I mentioned this in a video before. I think this is the crawl space ventilation. It's got to be crawl space ventilation. That's not crawl space access.